Well, how's it going, guys? It's been a little while since I've updated you on the progress of the house, and a lot has changed, but I figured you might have been getting sick of me taking little secretive videos of workers doing stuff when they weren't watching. I feel super awkward about trying to film strangers, and especially it feels weirder when they don't even know about it. But the truth is, I've been actually away for a lot of the work that's been done. I've been working, I've been out of the house during the day and coming home to find surprises in some way, shape, or form. But a lot has changed. Things are moving along very, very quickly, and in the next couple days, it's all going to be pretty much done. So progress shot number 1 would be, let me show you here, let there be pot lights. I have some feelings that I might have gone a little overboard on the pot lights. I put in a lot of them, but I like my house bright. I have seasonal affective disorder, and in the winter, the gloominess just makes me feel 10 times worse than I do on a normal basis. So I went heavy on the pot lights, and drum roll please, you're gonna have to excuse the mess because things are still in progress, but we got cabinets. Let's see if you can see that a little better. Let me turn this around for you real quick. The cabinets are here. As you can see, the countertops are not yet, nor is the range hood. That's still in my garage. That's to be installed in 2 days from now, but we got cabinets. We got the crown molding going on all around. We got the fridge panel. So tomorrow is countertop day. Tuesday, my contractor's coming back to connect all of my appliances, connect the plumbing for the new sink, hook up the under cabinet lighting. Yes, despite all of the pot lights, I have under cabinet lighting coming in too. It's gonna look like a goddamn UFO in here, and I'm here for it. So I'm probably gonna have to get these pot lights on a dimmer because I do think I went a little bit overboard by accident, but I think if I put a dimmer on, that will help a lot. But yeah, this is what we're looking at. What do you think? So we went with the white. This is Benjamin Moore's Chantilly lace is the white color. As I mentioned in last week's video, I actually picked the wrong cabinet door. I meant to pick a normal shaker, and I picked what I think is called a step shaker. There's this little bevel here, and I don't love it. But I'm getting used to it, and in a roundabout way, it actually seems to match the crown molding better than a regular standard shaker would. This is like the valance, I think they call this the valance, is where the under cabinet lighting is going. We got the chunky black hardware, and we've got the slow close doors because it's 2022. That's gonna take some getting used to, not gonna lie. I know that's considered like a positive thing. I know everybody loves that. It feels weird because I'm used to my door slamming, and now I'm like, wait, why isn't it closing? It is closing, but tons of storage space. Look at all this. So if you recall, my previous kitchen was basically just this part with a little breakfast bar, and there was virtually no cabinetry. There was very little. So I've got tons of cabinets up there. I got the bottoms. I got pot drawers. Apparently these are all the rage. Big deep drawers to put your pots and pans in. And then we come over here and there's a whole nother part. More cabinets, more drawers. These are like normal drawers for cutlery and whatever. And the island. This is a big ass island. This island is like 7 feet long, I want to say, 6 feet, 7 feet long, something like that. So my sink is going in here, and my dishwasher will be going right here. And this little shelf, which currently stores a boob light that needs to go in the garbage. I don't know why I didn't throw that out yet. This little shelf is where my microwave is going to go. And yeah, that's what we're looking like right now. Oh yeah, and I don't think I showed you guys, but the flooring is in. Here's the flooring. It's exactly the same flooring as what I put upstairs in the house. But yeah, it's a vinyl plank flooring, so it kind of looks like wood, but it's not wood. If any of you are thinking what you're probably thinking to yourself, this house is starting to look an awful lot like your old house. And it's true. I am who I am, and I like what I like, and I always used to say that I loved my previous house, and if it had just been a detached house, I probably would have stayed there forever. So it's not exactly a coincidence that I'm making this house look very similar, just with slightly higher end finishings and maybe a little bit nicer, a little bit fancier, but generally the same styles, same color schemes, same design concepts. Assuming that Mr. Painter ceiling fixing guy actually shows up this week, because he didn't last week, and that's a whole nother situation, whole nother story for another day. But assuming he shows up, he should be done supposedly on Wednesday of this week, and then all that's left is some small projects that I'm going to take care of on my own, starting with painting the bathroom vanity, and I'm going to get going on that right now. In addition, I need to hit up like Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, and I need to get some small things. But all that said, it's time for me to get going on this vanity, and then we'll see what comes next. So you might be wondering why I am painting drywall mud onto the doors of my bathroom vanity. And there's a good answer for that, I promise. So I don't know if you guys can see on the camera here, these are actually solid oak doors. I don't like the color. I think it looks quite dated, and I think that's made worse by the fact that there is a textural wood grain. Because it's actual oak, there's like texture and grooves in the door, and I don't like it. My countertops are being installed in the kitchen tomorrow, and the company who is installing my kitchen countertops are also making me a new vanity top. So the laminate countertop and the ugly builder sink is gonna go. But the cabinet itself, the frame, the doors, all that, I'm actually keeping. And I found this hack on YouTube, if you want to call it that, where you can actually apparently fill the wood grain in by painting on a little bit of watered down drywall mud, working it into the grain, letting it dry, and then sanding it flat before you prime and paint the doors. So I'm giving it a go right now, and I am quite nervous that I'm going to screw it all up and make a giant mess. And tomorrow my new cabinet top is coming, and hopefully I actually have like a decent end product, or that's gonna be a big waste of time and money. But we're trying. All right, so here they are with the drywall mud brushed all over them. I'm gonna give that a little bit of time to dry, and while it does, I'm gonna head over to Home Depot because I need to pick out a bathroom faucet so that I have something for them to install with the new countertops tomorrow. So let's go do that. So I'm going with a black, and I need a single hole. Not as many options as I had hoped for. This one or this one. I like this one better. I think this one's way nicer looking, but because it doesn't have the round part on the bottom of the faucet the way this one does, I won't be able to connect the siphon that I use to clean my aquarium to drain the water down the sink. That's a pain, but it's really nice. I think I'm going with that one. All right, so that was a success. Got the faucet. Yes, I am still wearing a mask. No, it is not mandated where I live, but I absolutely hate getting sick. I always get sick this time of year, and so I'm still wearing a mask. I don't care. Everyone can cough on themselves and leave me the hell alone. I'm gonna go look around Marshall's right now. Why? I don't know why, because I've had a stressful week, and that's what you do when you're like, I was gonna say 20-something, Jesus. When you're 30 and it's a Sunday and you have nowhere to go and nothing to do, and you're procrastinating doing the things you're supposed to be doing, you go to Marshall's. So let's go to Marshall's. We're going to the hoarder's paradise, where hoarders go to get their fix. Marshall's is basically a glorified thrift store where everyone goes to buy shit they don't need. I'm gonna get canceled for not being a real minimalist because I'm going to Marshall's. In truth, I'll probably buy nothing, but let's go find a safe injection site for hoarders and see what they have to offer, if anything at all. How do I get out of this parking lot? What the hell? I've lived in this town for 3 years, and I can still never figure out how to get out of this goddamn parking lot. Found the exit, thank God. Sorry bro, cutting you off. Marshall's, safe injection site for hoarders. Don't judge my parking, don't judge my parking, don't judge my parking, don't judge my parking. Oh my God. Have you ever noticed that everybody who drives this Tesla has a face that's shaped like that Tesla? Trust me, next time you pull up next to one, look at the driver, you'll see exactly what I mean. All right, I got one thing, a little basket. I think what I'm gonna do with this, if it fits, is to stick my Monstera planter inside of it just to make it look a little nicer. I don't wanna be like a total bitch here by what I'm about to say, but the sun's really a mess. I have to ask, what comes first, being a loyal Marshall shopper or having insufferable vocal fry? I swear, I am not making this up. I was in an aisle, from the next aisle over, I hear someone go, "Oh my God, isn't this just like the cutest thing you've ever seen?" And then like her friend or whoever's standing next to her goes, "I know, right? I can't even." And I had to get out of there because I felt like I was losing brain cells. But we got a basket. Hopefully it works for something. It was like $8, whatever. Let's go home. Let's see how my cabinet doors are doing and see if they're ready to be sanded and primed. Oh my God, I can't even. Isn't this just like that code I was saying about sign? All right, I think they're pretty much dry. Let's see. Yeah, feels dry to me, I think. All right, and here is the finished look. So if you zoom in really close, you can see that they're not like totally perfect. I'm certainly no artist, but I think they came out not too shabby all around, not terrible. Certainly a good bargain compared to replacing the vanity. And honestly, the bathroom is kind of dark, so I don't think that any of the imperfections are gonna be too noticeable. I would say that the wood grain was mostly successfully filled. Again, if you look really close, you can see it a little bit, but from a reasonable distance, it worked out pretty well. I stopped at Lowe's earlier this afternoon and I picked up these handles, these pulls, to put onto these doors. I can't believe how expensive these things are. These were like $9 a piece, which just seems absurd to me. But here they are. So I'm gonna have to drill a second hole on each door. Previously there's just a single knob, and I'm gonna put like a handle, so I'm gonna have to drill a hole. Hopefully I don't screw that up. And let's get these doors hung back on the vanity where they belong. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if I screwed it up or if I got it right. I'm always so bad at this kind of thing, honestly. Like, it should be the simplest part, and it just never goes easy for me. Yeah, the hole I made is too small. See, told you. This never goes easy for me. Never ever. Did I just break off? See what I mean? Just broke off the drill bit inside the hole. How does that happen? What the hell? How do I get that out? Oh no. I don't even have a hammer. What the fuck? Why is everything so complicated? How did I just break the goddamn drill bit? Okay, so update is I got the handles in, but look, they're both crooked, especially that one. God damn it. So I'm gonna have to get some wood filler and fill the holes and patch it and re-drill them, because this one could maybe pass. This one is completely screwed. Oh my God, I told you, it's always the easiest part that is the hardest part. Why must life be so hard? So this is finally about to be the most satisfying part yet. Wait for it. Ready? Oh, this stuff is stuck on here for life. What? What do you think you're missing out on, you goofball? It's plastic. What? This is garbage, you dingus. Jump. It's garbage. You can't play with it. All right, here it all is. You ready for the big Levi. Levi thinks this is a ball. Look at this. Check it out. It's garbage. What's this? All right, you ready for the big reveal? Here we go. some lights. More lights. More lights. And just for good measure, some more lights. And on the topic of lighting, this video is absolutely not sponsored, but I was lucky enough to be contacted by a brand called Insenior who reached out and offered to hook me up with this free box of ultra-thin LED pot lights, which I have since had installed in the ceiling here. It's only been 2 weeks so far, but so far I am really happy with them. They do have a 5-year warranty, so I'm not expecting that's going to change anytime too soon. I definitely did not install them myself, but my contractor did, and he seemed to have no issue with installing them. They seem to be pretty easy, pretty straightforward. In addition to them gifting me this lovely box of LED pot lights, they've also hooked me up with an affiliate link, which I'm going to leave in the description box down below. So if you guys are looking for pot lights, if you're looking to have any renovations done and it's going to involve new lighting, definitely feel free to check out that affiliate link in the description box. It'll take you straight to Amazon, and you'll be helping out this channel as well. With that in mind, if there's any like furniture manufacturers watching this, get in touch, because I could use a little bit of help in that department as well. But thank you very much to Insenior for the free pot lights. Thank you very much for the affiliate link, and yeah, check them out. So that's a wrap on this week's video. This has been a chaotic couple of weeks for sure, getting everything installed, but to be honest with you, I think I made phenomenal time. From the time that the demo started to having my countertops installed, my appliances hooked up and everything put back together was 14 days, just 2 weeks, which is like, I've heard all these horror stories of people's kitchen renovations taking like months, like 3 months or 6 months, and there's definitely no way I could live in that chaos for that long. But I managed to get everybody lined up super, super well, and I got everything pulled off, and it was relatively painless, all things considered. There's definitely some more things I would like to have done to the house at a future point, but money is definitely an issue, and I need to get settled in here a little bit. It's been a whirlwind of 6 months since I moved in here and had to deal with all the adjustments that come along with that, and now having a renovated house, it almost feels like I've moved again. Not in a bad way, but it's gonna take me a little while to kind of recoup emotionally, financially, and otherwise. So for now, this is kind of where we're at with the renovation process. I have to say that this house looks completely different than the house I moved into like 6 months ago, and it looks very similar to the house I moved out of 8 months ago, but I'm not mad about that. Let me know what you guys think though. Do you like my new kitchen? I think it's a dramatic improvement. I don't think anybody will deny that. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think I picked nice stuff? I think it looks pretty good. I'm a little biased, but I think it looks pretty good. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, maybe also consider subscribing to the channel. Button's right down there. Just subscribe, just one little click, that'll do it. There you go, free, done, boom. Follow me on Instagram as well, at according_to_Nicole. Other than that, thank you guys so much as always for watching, and I'll see you next week. Give it back! Give it back, you dingus! Drop it! Drop it, your whiskers are gonna get stuck.